chat? How we doing? How's life? How's the vibes? We're gonna do rushy work. We should not kill more people. No, hold up. You fuckers. I love y'all, but holy shit. Hold. Let me actually figure out who needs to be drawn. Why do I have an art fight note? I look away from art fight and I see a note of whomst. Why? I just need to get a list of creatures that need rough sheets. You seem cool. Are we just stabbing? Is that what we're doing today? Chess, do we need to take a look at it and see? Because it could always be you've been looking at it too long. Okay. Eon. Helios. Eric. No, not you, Demi. Fade into black skies who will come back to life in the sunrise. Everyone's got one. Alright, I will take a look. I will take a gander. The black sky who come back to life in the sunrise. Nothing looks to be wrong with it. It may just be proportions messing you up. It may be the torso that's been messing you up. Why are we doing 4 corners? Do you want me in a corner? I'll put myself in a corner. I'm already in a corner, actually. Do you... Hold on. What the hell is that? Hold on. What did I just see my wife load up? Yeah, you may have been staring at it too long. What did I just see you load up, buddy? Ah, okay, that's what it is. I am being indecisive. Yes. Okay. We did Theron's Rashi last time. Helios and Ira need rough sheets. Canary needs a rough sheet. All the little gods' partners need rough sheets. I'm being indecisive still. I need to stop. Why do I list the ones I want to draw in a poll? Hold on. Hold on. Go eat. Please. Go take care of yourself. I will fight you if you don't. Adonis, because Adonis is actually fun to draw. Okay. You know what? You all go. Take a pick. Da-da. And I pray that everyone will love. As it's now half empty, but the tears will overflow. Why are we evening everything but Ira? What did Ira do to y'all? What did they do? There you go. What's going on? I'm gonna just sketch. Because it is Nico D'Angelo's birthday today, so I want to draw Nico. Damn. Fair. Now that you mentioned Ira, you're going for them. Damn. Oh. Oh, bring it on. Not staying there, I'm just hiding here. No, holding on. It's you. Fair. But it would be silly. Why am I still getting noticed? Here. Oh, it's gonna be interesting to see which one comes out on top, I think. Because y'all got a whole 10 minutes. That gives me time to warm up. Have I drawn Nico as of late? What was the last time I drew Nico D'Angelo? Hold on. When was the last time I drew this man? I see a Virgil, but that's not Nico. That reminds me, I still need to fully design this guy from my Call of Cthulhu campaigns. Him and his twin. One day. Not have fun. What was the last time I drew Nico? So This Angelo Mermaid? Huh? Oh. Honestly, that is so real chess. Get your foods and your sketching in. Let me actually get Dread up so that I am still keeping my stream streak over there. And I'll do the same with Ray. Okay, we're keeping it even, I guess. I feel like this should be the last time I actually drew the man. However, I did the Amori AU. Because I drew Annabeth. Yes, the hand is wrong. But I drew Annabeth. Not the best. I need to actually redraw her. One day. Am I slowly going back to the Percy Jackson hyperfixation? I think so. But you can't take that out of me. Are y'all gonna have to make me wheel it? Are you gonna make me wheel it? Because your brain does not like being told what to do. I think that's the short of it. I wonder as I've been singing. I've been singing. I feel sorry. Mm-hmm. I'm bored. Okay. What do you want to do, Wart? So the course of wanting to do something as far as having yourself. Yeah, I get it. Cause I do that too. You don't know? What are the options? That face is too small. No. There you go. Executive dysfunction is a bitch. Or is there any option? Then I can't help you! I don't know what you want to do. Everyone has a funny gag for his shirt. I never was able to come up with a funny gag. Oh, Ira. Okay. Cursed. Hold on a moment. Let me grab Theron's clip file so that we can use them as a reference. Where are they? Did I lose them? Chess. Let's be honest. You are. No matter how much you try to deny it. Ira, where are you? There they are. I got to mute. I'm going to mute this one. Okay. Who's that? Uh-huh, just what just happened to make you believe it. What are the vibes? Hold on, I am trying to find the vibes. Because I feel like I've lost them. Someone. No! How rude! I want the vibes! How. Why would you steal them? Huh? Please tell me I added the song. I have one song in my head. Please tell me I added it. Did I forget to add whistling tree? Honestly, felt. Losing things is way too easy sometimes. God's Lucius. Did I add it to yours like I said I would? I did! Chat, I'm smart. I added it to a playlist I said I would. To be fair, I say that because I knew where to look if I couldn't find it. And I did actually remember to place it where I was looking. Did I remember to actually add Selnor songs? I don't think I did. Me here to see your face. There's just so many good songs. I take them down, my love, to the wishing tree. I would like some sea shanties. Sea shanties are actually really good. If anyone says otherwise, they have no whimsy. That sounds mean. You leave the thing, somewhere continue thought process. You leave back again, then your brain is so further. Yeah. Yep, entirely. Why'd you leave me here to secret place with another sound to hide their face? Makes me down my love to the whistling tree. Ah! What? I'm gonna shake you. Stop stabbing. I think Ira's tall. Ira gives tall vibes. I will shake you. I feel like I forgot my glasses when I first wake up because I placed them in my bed with me because I don't want to go down the ladder to my desk to grab them. So they're up in my bed. I know it's cursed, but sometimes I forget where I placed them. That sacred place where lovers go to hide their face. Down my love to the whistling tree. Hi Noel, how you doing, bud? It's like my head and so it's me come down my tree. How you doing, Noel? How's life? How's the vibes? That is fair. Since I have a loft bed, I don't want to get up in the middle of the night and have to climb down the ladder to grab my glasses. I'd rather have them up there with me. You know, fair. I felt that entirely because my brain was being a little shit today. And I come around. That is very fair. What? How did you manage to? Okay. No, I should not question you. I should not question you. Fair, no. Whenever y'all do the redeem, I usually place them on the desk. Otherwise, they're either on my face or up in my bed with me. I remember one time my glasses got broken back in elementary school because someone threw a basketball. That I could not do 2 years of high school without my glasses, I'm gonna be real. I am also hella blind. Yeah, come around. Oh no. I think yours was at least a bit less bad. I actually have my prescription because I want to get new glasses on one of the online websites that does prescription glasses. Because I'm tired of what the local glasses place offers. I want something interesting. If I'm gonna wear glasses 24/7, I'm at least gonna get a fun shape. I did not give them. But would also be fun to just do Droopy Elf Ear. Because Droopy Elf Ear is fun. I like Droopy Elf Ear. You know what? Hold. I'll remind Red to triple threat real quick. And then to the void I go. Oh no. Mm-hmm. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm doing a thing and I lost the thing. Chat, do I know where my brain is today? No, I don't. They're predicting we're gonna get snow again, which is cursed. Because we just got over the snow. My brain is always in a random state. I'm gonna be real. I have too many things to think about. We are releasing a video on Friday, and I'm so excited for the video to release, though. Why does KDP have my brain? Can we ask her to give it back, please? I would like my brain back. Can we get it back, please? Thank you. Ira, why do you look so kind? Nope. Why not? What did I do? What did I do to get cursed? But I need it. Please. Oh, that you're missing me. Because it makes me feel young. KDP! Apparently KDP stole my brain. I see you! I see what the captures are doing. Oh no, that is cursed. I need to train these. Oh no, Chess. Won't you help me sober up? How love it made me dumb. I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? Oh no. Every color is you. Liberating out my frequency. If I had a teacher did that in your school, they would. That actually is a good thing, though. Your school takes that very seriously. What am I doing? Let me check something real quick. Want to help me sober up all enough and maybe no. That's a good school though. Let's be honest. That is a really good school. Honestly, same. Honestly, felt as a kid. Yeah, preschool's not a good place for glasses, but you can't help it if you need glasses. Something I will applaud the school system here for is with all the snow and ice, they've closed for the entire week. How did someone manage? How did okay. You know, fair. We're south, so school system doesn't want to take a chance. They and it was just your glasses? No one else's? Imagine someone just stealing one of your lenses for no reason, though. The straps, yes. Sounds like it. Let me do it like that. They have no thoughts behind their eyes. I'm gonna be real. But they are a little blind. Oh, damn. Did you win? I just want to know if you won. Because even being able to join something like that is an achievement in itself. Oh no. Y'all had a chance, though. Y'all had a chance. That's all that matters. I think that's a good skill. Yeah, but that probably was. Let's be honest. Hello, Zeno. Welcome in. How you doing? How's life? How's the vibes? I got a little locked in there. Do I need to tag them? You're having a day. Do you want to talk about it? Are you okay? Are your arms too long? You know what? Fuck it. We're vibing with it. This is a rush sheet. It doesn't have to be perfect. Honestly, felt. With that, what pronouns do you prefer? How did I do the crisscross? That's how I did the crisscross. You say, alright, got it. But very much felt. One day. One day, they'll no longer be there. You just gotta hold on. In the meantime, though, please don't bind unsafely. Do safe binding. That's all I can ask. Oh. Just towards the sun, let the shadows fall behind you. There we go. Very much safe binding. Ta-da. That's why I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Trans femmes. Does it hurt to tuck? Is there an unsafe tucking? Okay, then please don't tuck unsafely either. Can I please have this right? I beg on my hands and knees? Honestly, real as hell. Gender is always weird. But the sentiment is still there. Please stay safe. No matter what direction you are in or where you are in the journey, stay safe. That's all I ask. If you want to be shaken or put in the microwave, stay safe. Or I will come for your kneecaps if you're unsafe. This is a threat. That gives the impression that I could even fit someone in a microwave. I don't think I'll ever be able to fit someone in a microwave, especially because all you fuckers are taller than me. Plainly you have a guide. Hold on. I can't. Oh, what? Chess, do you have a guide on microwaving people? Do you have a guide on microwaving people? This is serious. That's true. But theoretically, it would make more sense for it to be a punishment if they are Actually, this is not a good conversation. Hold on. I realized where I was going. Halfway through that sentence. Oh no. You know what? Put them in Chernobyl. Actually, don't. Thank you for the follow, Zeno. It gets wild here. Someone made a fucking laser? Huh? Okay, I'm about to look that up later. Yes, hand it over. That reminds me, I still need to do this song request redeem. I said I would, and then I didn't, and I feel bad. I still need to do it. Paparazzi don't care where I go, and my hate is where my hate. Got him hung up, famous no. There we go. If I can please line the leg correctly, that would be amazing. Actually. I forget that you can put the link. Hold on. We're watching this. New window, please. Oh, it's 19 minutes. Actually. Hold. I could do this in a way, and I know I can do this in a way. I want to figure this out. Action stream. To be fair, I put y'all through Halloween Horror Nights history before. Yes, a microwave laser. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. How do? Let me put y'all down here so I can still see y'all while we're watching this. Brain. This. No. There we go. Okay. Go away, music. Microwave laser. Where is tabletop audio? You be nice. Thank you. Okay. I love that that's the thing.
Today I want to give some love to everybody's favorite household appliance, the microwave oven. Now for most people, these are simply a way to just heat up food in a hurry, and for that they're pretty decent. But for people like me, microwaves are so much more than that. Microwaves are useful for a lot of cooler things than just cooking food. In fact, my parents' microwave was probably my first platform for experimenting with electromagnetism.
Oh
Unfortunately, that oven mysteriously died not long after they got it. The nice thing is that microwaves don't even have to be working to be useful to me. Lethality aside, the transformer and capacitor inside are great for high voltage projects like Tesla coils. The glass tray and turntable motor can be used to make a simple laser show, and even the oven casing itself is useful as a disposable blast chamber. Now I've done a ton of projects using microwave parts in this channel, but today I actually want to focus on the oven itself. And since this is my channel, I think there's some room to make some upgrades on this wonderful appliance as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, before I go on, I should warn you that all the crazy stuff you're about to see was done completely for educational purposes. I mean, if you were to try any of this stuff at home, you'd probably die. So yeah, please don't try this at home. Alright, so what kind of stuff can you even do with a microwave? Well, the obvious use is cooking stuff, but this isn't super exciting by itself, and it's often slower than I'd like. And besides, you can do this with an ordinary oven as well. But this isn't some ordinary oven. This is a science oven. This bad boy cooks food with a huge electromagnetic field. I can use this field to check on the condition of my low-pressure gas tubes. Has this plasma globe taken on air since the last time I hit it with a Tesla coil? A quick run in the microwave shows that it's still intact, but not for long.
Oh, okay.
How about these cheap neon indicators I bought on eBay? Are they any good?
My class is still okay.
I'll take that as a yes.
Do not.
Microwaves
Yeah,
are
do
great
not.
for chemistry as well. In fact, regular old microwave ovens have been used in chemical synthesis for years in academic labs. Now, when it comes to actually cooking food, there's still a lot left to be desired. I mean, it's been over 70 years since the first microwave ovens, and yet the new ones aren't any more powerful. What gives? It turns out, the people who make these things have been feeding us lies for years. So hear me out. What happens when you use the 50% setting for slow cooking? Any self-respecting person would expect the oven to simply run at half power, but check out the power draw. What actually happens is that the oven runs at full power for an amount of time, then turns off for a while.
Someone would find a way to do this, let's be real though.
Sure, it averages out given enough time, but it's still dirty. Now, admittedly, that one's not that big of a deal, but it does lead us to the lie that's downright disgusting. What happens when you use the 100% setting? Most people don't question this setting because it's all they've ever known, but let's take a look at what that looks like in slow-mo. See how they flash like that? Yeah, that's right. Even at the 100% setting, the bulbs are only on half the time, and this is because the oven is only producing microwaves half the time. What a scam! Anybody who watches
I should know that.
half power just
I should have known there was a flash warning.
I think it's time for some upgrades. Alright, so I've taken this thing apart to expose the circuitry inside. Now I gotta say it, poking around in a microwave is not for the inexperienced. When electronics hobbyists get killed by their projects, it's almost always because
Fillion would do it.
microwave parts like these.
Fillion's almost done it. Fillion
Anyway,
would
here's the reason why
full
the oven's
on
only on
full
half the
send it.
time. So this magnetron here, which is actually the source of microwaves in the oven, is powered by feeding the output of this high voltage transformer into this halfway voltage doubler circuit. Now the very nature of this circuit means that the magnetron is only going to be powered on half of the AC cycle. Now if the transformers in these things weren't ran so ridiculously close to saturation, you could just throw in another capacitor and diode to make the full wave doubler and call it a day. But you can't, so that means I have to sacrifice another microwave for the transformer.
I bet we could find that.
Before I do that, let's start with a quick control run, because this is a science video after all. Sort of. I'm going to start by ripping this plastic covering off of the door. The metal grid will still stop microwaves from escaping, but now I'll be able to see inside with my thermal camera. I actually learned this thermal camera trick from the YouTuber Paragon. Well, he's not really a YouTuber. I've just known him from various nerdy online groups over the years, but he does have some cool vids on YouTube regardless. So a cup of water heats by about 28 degrees Celsius in a minute, which also suggests about 40% efficiency. Now obviously, this isn't quite fast enough for my liking. I went ahead and unlocked full power mode here. I've added another transformer, as well as some more diodes and capacitors to make the full wave doubler circuit. But wait, won't a microwave using double the power trip the breaker? Well, it's nothing a little bit of copper wire and duct tape can't fix. Just kidding. We have appliance outlets for a reason. I was too lazy to use the original controls on the microwave, so now I'm using this huge variac to power it. Now the nice thing is this actually allows me to control the power, as opposed to just plugging that abomination directly into mains. A quick power up with neon bulbs shows that the oven is indeed working. Slow-mo video confirms that the oven is actually producing microwaves on the full cycle. Sure, there's some ripple, but at least it's on the entire time now. A benefit of the new setup is that it bypasses all of the safety mechanisms, which means the oven door doesn't even have to be closed for it to operate. This is super convenient for the times I need to irradiate large objects with kilowatts of microwaves. I was curious how a camera would react inside my Faraday cage with the open oven, so I stuck one of my old cameras in there with it. Amazingly, it actually survived this. Now I should note that doing an experiment like this without extensive shielding will lead to the FCC and local hams hunting you down. So, don't do that. Let's go ahead and redo that water heating experiment with a full power microwave. The original microwave drew a little under 1200 watts, so I'm going to dial the power to about 2400 watts this time. Over the course of a minute, the power draw actually increased to about 2800 watts, probably due to the toasty magnetron filament spitting off more electrons as it heated. The full power microwave heated the water way faster this time, 63 degrees Celsius in 1 minute. Some rough calculations show that the efficiency was unchanged as well.
Okay, we're watching this because we found out someone made a laser. You enabled me and then you stabbed me. You fuck. So I made a joke about putting people in the microwave that led to this. That led to talk about someone turning a microwave into a laser. And now we're here. There is no explanation.
Giving about 40% efficiency. How about something a little more practical? Check it out. An apple is heated to deliciousness in half the time it normally takes. Talk about convenience. Now I know what you're thinking. What happens when I give this setup even more power? Let's find out by cooking this banana at 4 kilowatts. Okay, let's slowly crank up the power there. Yeah, seems good. Oh, come on. It clearly arced over in there, but I'm not even totally certain why. The extra power certainly plays a role, but I think the geometry of the banana may be a culprit as well. I'm thinking it acts as a lens and/or antenna that focuses microwaves to the tip, which causes dielectric breakdown from the huge electric field. Maybe laying the banana on its side will prevent this from happening. Well, here goes nothing. That doesn't sound very good. Maybe I can just give it more power and it'll heat the banana along with the plasma. Nope, the magnetron is definitely dead now. Wait, why is it on fire?
My guy.
Pocket sand. Unfortunately, this puny little magnetron just couldn't hack the extra power. And now it's not like I can just throw in a bigger magnetron either. Well, not without shelling out thousands of dollars. So why not use a bunch of smaller magnetrons? Well, the issue with that is then you introduce a bunch of phase matching and even...
I mean, to be fair, I don't like yelling. To be fair, it would be funny. I'm just the most disappointed. When did I ever claim to be a content farmer? When did I ever claim to be a content farmer? Let's be honest here. Ah. I didn't realize, I'm sorry. God, I fear. Okay.
impedance matching issues. Wait, what am I thinking? Why are we using this dinosaur technology when we could be using freaking lasers to cook food? Well, there's a few reasons, really. It takes a relatively huge amount of energy to cook food due to water's high heat capacity, so a laser that could cook in a reasonable amount of time would have to be ridiculously powerful and dangerous. Luckily, ridiculously powerful lasers are what I do best. In fact, I already have on hand some of the scariest semiconductor modules on the planet. These are integrated laser diode arrays. They may not look like much, but each one is capable of tens of thousands of times as much power as a laser pointer. It's honestly hard to convey just how dangerous each one of these can be. And the hilarious thing is that I'm going to need to run a bunch of them side by side at full power to pull off cooking with them. Judging by the scratched out part numbers and
switch to just chatting just for a little bit. And then once we're back to art.
lack of documentation, I'm gonna guess that I'm probably not supposed to have these. So how am I gonna turn these things into a laser?
You think?
Well, honestly, I'm not even sure yet. So I'm just gonna start smashing things together until something works.
Why me? Okay. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it to nothing. One day it's gonna be a bomb. One day. That is fire. I swear this is the shit Silver would do.
Alright, so this is what the completed laser oven looks like. So I have my array of laser arrays here on top, and that's powered via this power supply that's fed through some drivers on the back. Now I also added this water cooling loop here, just because there's so much power going through this thing that I simply couldn't get away with just some passive cooling there. The new laser-equipped oven draws about 2 kilowatts at full power, and about 700 watts of that makes it out as laser light.
I love how it's four
that
separate.
makes it the most powerful CW laser build I've shown on this channel. Now, in order to visualize this ridiculous power, I've stuck a mirror in there so you can see what the beam looks like. I've actually had to turn down the power here, because otherwise the beam just washes out my camera's sensor. Just to give you an idea on how ridiculous this oven is, the highest danger rating a laser product can get is class 4. That happens at half a watt of output power. So if the output on this thing is 700 watts, that means that it eclipses that rating by over 1,000 times.
I need to actually look away.
That means you probably won't be seeing these in stores anytime soon. Alright, so the beam's flashy and all, but how good is it at cooking food? Let's start with a piece of toast. That smells so good. As you can tell, this laser oven is really more of a laser grill since the cooking is one-sided. Now that's not really that big of a deal since I can just flip it over halfway through.
Sir!
Well, that looks interesting. I wonder what that tastes like.
No!
Well, here goes nothing. Wow, that's really good.
No!
Wow, it's like a carbon foam flavor. It's really unique. I mean, you can't make toast like this in a regular microwave. Popping popcorn with a laser is one of my most requested experiments to try on this channel. Let's see how well the laser oven can pull it off. That isn't doing a very good job. The beam must be too concentrated, since the surfaces of the kernels are vaporizing off faster than the inside can be heated to the point of popping. Let's see if I can fix that with a diffuser plate to spread out the beam.
God,
Okay,
that's
there
bright.
it goes. Some turntable action couldn't hurt as well. Oh yeah, look at that. It's doing an awesome job now. That's way more interesting than the traditional way of cooking popcorn. Is laser popcorn as good as the microwave stuff? One way to find out. Wow, that is incredible. Jeez. Has like a smoky flavor to it. Yeah, it definitely beats microwave. Definitely beats microwave. Again, with those like hints of the carbon foam flavor, you know.
I'm
They're one of my favorite
concerned.
flavors. It's funny because if I would have stuck with my PhD program, I would have been working on inertial confinement fusion lasers by now. And yet here I am cooking popcorn with a laser oven. I guess I can do that as a YouTuber as well, since I actually have this set of optical amplifiers from a government attempt at building a laser fuser. And that's for a different video though. I've had campfire s'mores and I've had microwave s'mores, but I've never had laser s'mores. Perhaps the secret to the perfect s'more is by cooking it with laser beams. Oh yeah, check that out. It's making the chocolate nice and melty there. It looks like it's adding a bit of crisp to it as well. Yummy. Alright, let's add some marshmallows there. It's kind of hard to tell whether they're melting or if the white color is just reflecting off all the light. Okay, yeah, it's definitely melting there. Wow. Yeah, I think that's ready to eat. Man, I hope these things taste as good as they smell, because, wow, that is quite a fragrance. Alright, here we go.
No, what the fuck do you mean?
Wow.
Hold on.
Yet again, I am very impressed. And one of the big themes about this laser oven I'm finding is that charred flavor, you know? Man, I love carbon. It's a shame that you can't just, like, sell these things at the store. Because, man, you guys are missing out. Now that I'm making campfire foods, I can't make s'mores without
They're
also
gonna
giving
explode.
hot dogs a try. One nice thing about the laser oven is that leaving the door open won't jam nearby electronics or make the FCC angry. However, my eyes would be destroyed in a fraction of a second if I took off my laser goggles. I probably should have spent more time designing a beam diffusing system, but whatever.
Please tell
that
me
one's
he
actually really
cooked the
good.
chicken and he did
Give me
not
that,
eat the
like,
chicken raw.
It's like a charbroiled flavor, but I don't even need like a grill or whatever you use to do that. Yeah, there's this like really distinct aftertaste. I mean, it lasts a really long time. And I mean, really, a lot of things from this laser oven give an aftertaste that lasts a long time. How about a laser cooked egg? Is it even cooking in there? It's hard to tell since the wood's burning a lot, but it might just be reflecting off all that light. I was kind of hoping for something like a hard-boiled egg here, but I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be eating this one.
Please crack the.
Maybe I can do better with
That
a
was
different
not cracking
breakfast
the
food.
egg, but I
No,
guess
honestly,
it works.
I'm usually too lazy to heat these things up and just eat them straight out of the wrapper. Fun fact, when I was a starving college student, I found that Pop-Tarts were the highest amount of energy I could buy for $1 in my school's vending machines. Breakfast of champions right here. It's a little,
That
a little on the
crunch.
thirsty side.
He threw it. He did not crack it.
Yeah, it's alright. Not used to my, chocolate being so toasty, I guess. How about some double roasted cashews? I love the smell of roasted nuts. Wow, those give off a ton of smoke in there. It must be the oil or something. Well, here goes nothing. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that is one thing the laser oven can't do. Alright, I've had enough appetizers today. I think it's time for the main course.
No!
Many people will argue that nothing can beat the flavor of a microwave steak, but I think this laser oven can pull it off. Wow, I just can't get over that incredible smoky fragrance. I better flip it over to make sure it gets the other side.
Sir!
That thing is being lasered to perfection. Oh, I almost forgot. I can't have a steak dinner without some laser caramelized onions. Looks like the onion is a bit reflective to the blue laser light. I guess I can just leave it in there for a while. Okay, yeah, I think that's good enough for now. Wow, check out
Okay.
that beautiful meal. Now that is Instagram worthy. Let's give that old steak
The
a
steak
try
at
first.
least looks good. I'll give him credit for that.
Alright, might be a little on the, might be a little overdone. It's kind of hard to tell, you know. I'm not used to cooking with lasers. But, man,
The
it's a
steak looks
delicious
cooked.
flavor. Again, with
The
that,
onion's
that,
not
like, carbonization
caramelized.
of the food there. Well, that was delicious. I mean, what should I try next? Probably the, caramelized onion there. Nice and sweet. You know, I didn't get any char in that piece. Let's try this piece.
Also, points for
That-
eating
that's
the onion like an
amazing.
apple.
Wow. I almost forgot about my Texas toast. That's so good. Man, I love the future. Alright, I am stuffed now, so I figured this would be a good time to go over some of the pros and cons of my laser oven. So, the pros, right? I mean, the biggest one is it's a laser oven. I mean, cooking food with lasers is automatically cool. It also has a good way of, like, adding a smoky flavor to things. Sometimes that can be a problem. I mean, a lot of it has to come down with the oven likes to cook, like, put most of its energy in, like, the first few millimeters of the surface of the food you're cooking, so that can be problematic. So that's why, like, chars absolutely everything you put inside of it. I mean, if I were to use, like, red or IR lasers for this, like near IR, then it would have probably done a better job at cooking food more uniformly, and having a better diffuser plate in there would have probably helped too. But, I mean, this was just, like, there could be improvements on it, obviously, but I feel like you could do a laser oven that would cook more uniformly and actually be, like, you know, comparable to a microwave. So maybe I'll make another oven with red lasers, or maybe I'll just make a mega microwave with a giant magnetron.
Sir, please
and,
don't.
do it that way.
I beg.
It was an interesting experiment, and this was probably one of the most requested things to do in my channel, at least cook food with lasers. So yeah, I'm glad I did it. Oh yeah, one more thing before I go. I decided to make a shorts channel since all the cool people are doing it. If you like bite-sized science demos in a vertical format, then you'll probably like the insanity that I'll be posting there. I'll be sure to put a link in the description.
Sir, I am questioning your sanity. I'm gonna be real. Oh,
Well, that's
no,
about all.
I do not want that. Hold on. We're gonna go to Philly and Lava Lamp. Because we did talk about this.
No, I prepared like.
We did have Philly and come up. Can I please, YouTube? They're not 3 videos because I don't know if I'd be able to. Two videos. Because it's even. It'll be like even here. How about that? 2. Dos. Are we okay with 2? If I ever did that, that would be insane. But also kind of funny. This is shorter than the other video. It's brilliant.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm already 90%.
Neuro, what do you see?
That's clearly a hairdryer on a stovetop.
Okay, Neuro.
Okay,
No,
this
that's
is
my
again.
book. Okay. Neuro, it's right next to you. What is it?
Yeah, that's a being chilling.
Dancing, being chilling. So what do you, Neuro, it's known as a lava lamp. Thing that you
Please,
have.
can we move on now?
I got this just for you. I'm gonna plug it in. Chat, watch.
Wow.
Oh, this,
Okay, now we just wait 30 minutes.
it's not hot.
Wait, pause.
Why
30
does it
minutes, pause.
suck? There's no bulb.
Maybe you just need to get a better lava lamp.
Bro,
No, just use the stove. Use the stove to heat it up.
Oh
you're
no.
right. Wait, I can just use the stove to... Wait a
Yeah,
second.
just turn it on. Turn it on.
Wait, how do you...
Turning it on is the first step. You set it to high.
Yup, me and your mom last night.
You know
Okay, I
what?
did it. Now what?
Now wait for it to explode.
What do you mean explode? It's not even hot. It's not even hot. Is this hot?
Right.
It
Let the
is.
stove cook. There it is.
That looks quite on. If
That
I've
looks
ever seen
on.
an on stove before.
That is true.
Just would this not actually explode from the pressure? I don't know how it works.
No,
I don't
there's
know
air in the
what's
top, you see?
Is that not? Is that made of glass?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say now to absolve myself of responsibility. You should take it off the stove.
No, don't take it off. I'm curious to see what happens.
It's
Okay.
not
No.
even hot yet, though.
Put it back on the stove. You're gonna
Okay,
put it
it's
back
not
on the
even...
stove.
Okay.
Is it heating up?
Nope,
Yes.
still not heating
Yeah,
up.
So
It's
it'll
heating up.
still work.
It's heating up.
Does that say do not heat by any other measure?
Let me cook. She needs
Yeah,
Neuro
I don't
to
know
have a
about that,
lava
yeah.
lamp.
She has a lava lamp.
No, she needs a real one. Okay, I am focused on her future, okay? And you're focused on keeping her an AI. I'm the effing Walt Disney of VTubers right now, and you're Comcast. Frick you.
Uh-huh.
Disney.
Okay, well, chill. I need that sponsorship.
Bro, I don't know if it's heating enough.
My attention span is getting shorter by the second.
Okay,
If
I'm
this
cranking the max.
explodes,
I'm
you are
cranking
going to the hospital. I just want
Are
to
you
point that out
sure?
right now. If the glass explodes, yes, the shards
back
will
up.
rip through your eyeball.
What? Okay, I'll just cover my hands. My face.
Oh yeah, fine then. Yeah, okay.
No.
Oh wait, I see it. Look at the bubbles. Wait, look, it's doing something.
Wait, let me turn
is
on
that
the heat.
good or bad?
Let me turn on the heat. Let me turn on the heat. Let me turn on the heat. Bro, why is it
Wait,
flooding
it's
at the
doing
top?
something.
Why is it
Hold on,
flooding at
hold
the
on.
top?
Is this a good idea?
I give her
It's
credit
climb at the top.
for
Okay,
thinking
okay,
her
but I
hands
don't
were gonna
know if the
cover
heating mechanism of
and
these
to
lava
keep
lamps
the
just may not
glass
be
from
what's
hitting her.
No, it's fine.
If you heat it up enough, then it would start to become a lava lamp.
Yeah, exactly.
Alternatively,
This
it
is
would
natural
explode.
selection, let's be real.
Well, either way,
Okay.
like, we're
Think
doing
about
it for
it.
you, Neuro. Okay, we're at half
It is
power.
not safe. In 2004, a man died after a lava lamp he placed on the stovetop exploded and sent a shot of glass into his heart. Okay, take it off. Take it off the stove.
What?
Take it off the stove.
Okay, I'm turning off the
Someone
stove.
died doing this.
Okay,
Take it
I
off the
turned
fucking
off the stove. I turned off the stove.
Okay, now take it off the stove. Take it off, brother. Move it. What the fuck? Someone died doing that. Holy shit.
Dude,
Okay.
the bottom part's hot. No, Vettel, we're almost there.
Brother.
No,
I'm
HUD.
fucking with you.
Brother, the oats. Wait, no. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to hide behind cover.
No.
Yes.
Okay, bro, I want nothing to do with this anymore.
You know what? This is really entertaining. If
I'm
it
gonna
showed
do
us
this.
think about how cool the slow motion shots would be.
Yeah, think about the slow-mo guys content. Think about the slow-mo
This
guys
is a
content.
bad idea. You
We're
should
almost
actually
there.
stop. I'm being for real. You should take that off.
No, I want to see a bubble. Okay.
Brother, it's gonna explode. I'm actually being serious.
Okay,
now.
okay.
That
Move it
was
somewhere
somewhat
else.
Remind me to
disappointing.
keep Ellie away from lava lamps and stoves.
I did up until the point where I'd kill someone.
Wait. But Vettel, look.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's working a little
We
bit,
have
but
to.
Oh, no, we
Look.
can't. We
It
can't.
grew a pee-pee. Come on, Vettel, please. At least still one bubble at the top.
I do not want any
Use a bit
responsibility
metal bit like a
when it
shield
comes to
like
your death.
Captain
You know
America.
what?
Okay, just give it one more minute. One more minute.
I'd have to sign like paperwork and shit.
One more minute.
You heard me?
Stop,
Yeah,
Stop.
just give it one more minute. That's enough time.
There's one more minute.
brother. Okay, you better be behind like fucking.
I am. I'm
concrete
underneath the
cover right now.
countertop.
This is a shit idea.
I just want to do something. Can I go dream?
Oh my god.
Okay, then away from lava lamps. You're not allowed near a lava lamp.
No, this is a terrible idea. The liquid, the wax will be hot, so even if it explodes, you get the wax over you, you'll get fucking 3rd-degree burns, brother.
Oh, you're right. Okay, fine. Okay.
Did you guys have fun entertaining the idea of blowing it up? Can you please do it for content?
Thank you. And Vettel, it's not even that hot.
I don't
Was
know
that
the
the
point
whole
at which
plan?
it would explode.
Okay, chat. What temperature does glass explode at?
It's
They
not
put
the
on
glass,
airplanes.
it's the pressure from the stuff
Shoot.
inside it.
Okay, there's a lot of pressure in my skull, and I'm still here. Fine.
Well, not for
The
long,
plus
but you're
for her
actively
to
trying
be
kill
like,
yourself
fuck
this past
it,
week.
go on.
I can dream.
At the same time, fear. Little Barley. I keep forgetting the shit I have. Let me mute that immediately, and we're gonna go back to art. We are not insane here. We are safe. I fear the insanity. Y'all are going back here. Yes. Yippee. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Am I... Hun, I'm banning you from lava lamps. It should be... We're safe for now for reaction VTuber. The day that it actually shows my full face is the day that we're fucked. It would be really funny if I just made a short with that clip. If I ever decide to make a short with that clip, I want to see how far it goes. Because it would be really funny if it actually reaches Beetle. I doubt it will, but it would be really fucking funny. Who is gonna be the sacrifice? What am I looking at? I'm gonna check clip that. Uh-huh. I'm watching you, goobers. If I one day wake up and that is in a reaction compilation to Neurosama, I will laugh. But I will be very afraid because that means I'm gonna be on the Swarm's radar even further than I already am. Seeing as 3 of us here, including myself, are in the Swarm. No, are you part of the Swarm? Hold on. Because I am Chess's. Okay, then I miscalculated. It's just 2 of us then. Plus Ellie. And are you part of the Swarm? For now. If the Swarm infiltrates. God. I will laugh the day that I'm on Beetle's radar. Okay. Okay. If Beetle ever raids me or comes here, you can clip this, by the way. If Beetle ever interacts with me, I will draw fan art of Neurosama and Evil. Clip it, save it for later, because I doubt it will ever happen. But on the very much off chance that it does happen. Hi, Soma! How you doing? How's life? How's the vibes? Hi! I'm vibing. Had to go out in the leftovers of the ice today. But I survived. Can I please? We're drawing Ira today. There are a lot of necessary conditions. There's a lot of necessary ones. So I don't think it'll ever happen. But there is always the very much off chance. Yet I've heard that there may be snow coming back. But don't quote me on that, Soma. Yeah, I fear. Ira looks so kind. There we go. Yippee! Why did I give Iris such long hair? I don't know. I keep giving my characters long hair. And I don't like long hair myself. Dun, dun, dun. I'll leave that the way it is. Oh, we're gambling again. Oh dear. Soma, have we unlocked a gambling addiction? Be honest. Always. Oh dear. Both you and Ellie today. It's easier when it's fake money. Fair. I've been listening to BB No Money for months now. Hold up. Are you all now just realizing I listened to him? Is that why I'm learning? The songs scratch the brain just right. Can I please? Yes. Damn. Good job, Soma. I think you should be able to gamble with the points that you get via Mix It Up. Hold on. Hold on. Games, yes. Yes, there's Russian Roulette. You wanna play Russian Roulette? That is a... Huh. Ah, that's fair chess. Hey, hold on. Let me be silly. Have fun. I'm afraid that the spotlight turns you off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm begging you till the lights kill. It's not the end at all. So sick of nothing going right. Stand on through the night. Never even tried in the first place. Good job, Chess. Damn. Murdered. Or kill us all. Kill us all. Kill us all. I think the day that the big VTubers ever end up finding me is the day I'd be terrified. Because I don't know how I'd feel. Just suddenly having so many eyes. Thank you, Selma. I'm trying to break out in the indie scene a bit. Because I'm trying to interact more with the community. The community scares me. That is true. Now the exploding part scares me. Because it's so many all at once. Where we're at right now is comfortable. It's easy to handle because it's little bits. I keep forgetting that I could do trivia with this bot. One day we'll do trivia. Because I'm gonna be silly with trivia. The realization that things are building, things are going. And now look at us, we are to the 500. Which means that we finally get the free art request stream. Which I'm gonna plan for next week. I know, if I remember correctly, next Thursday is All Shall Fall. That is the plan for next Thursday. And I don't know what else we're doing next week. I'll figure it out. There's so much to plan, so many things. But that does remind me, I do need to do announcements on the plans. That is very fair. I think that's how this area of the internet has been. Because I've not actively really promoted myself unless I was actually trying to get further. Like during affiliate, yes, I was trying to promote myself. But I also was making connections with other streamers. Now I'm just existing. Doing my thing. There you go. I'll hydrate. Give me a moment. They very much do. That's why whenever I meet a non-affiliate and I'm actively talking with them, I'm like, hey, connections, make connections. And I'll reach out to my connections to help you. I think that's the best way to gather. Because it's more natural, in a way. I don't know if I make it full sense. Oh, shit. I know art fight is typically when we sort of explode here. But that's because art fight is art fight. And everyone wants to be drawn. Oh, I forgot a thing. I know I really like hanging out in Art Fighter streams during the months of June and July. Because it helps me fill out my hit list. Your devils are in place. reminds me. We don't have a day yet or the game picked out, but at some point in the near future, I'm going to be collabing with Ray Plays, and I'm so excited. It's exciting. That's very fair, Chess. I typically go for first timers, or if I'm searching on Twitch, if I find a first timer, I try and attack them, and then I spread their profile to friends. That is very fair. My priority with Art Fight is friends, hitless slash revenge, first timers, randomizer. But no, to be fair, you'll get practice with art. I don't know what to fight for if I had to scream. I don't know how I can instigate or say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. That's not alright. I'm breaking. Good job. Should I go and cast this? No. Should it? Maybe. Oh, Chess. Sweet summer child. It just goes up. I'm sorry to inform you, it just goes up. Take it as someone who did like 2 attacks their first year. Then the second year I actually focused in, it went up. And it just continues to do so. Because if I look at my art fight. If I look at my art fight. First year was 3. Second. Second was 15. Third. Not 13. I got 22 the year before this last year. And then this past year, it fills up a whole page. So it just goes up. Every year. That's a very good goal, though. I need to actually figure out my goal for this next year. Because my goal usually is 1 attack a day. That is my typical art fight goal. And it's doable. But since I've been doing more chibi style, I should be able to do more than that. And blow my previous records out of the park. In my ears, I don't know if I say what's true. I keep forgetting that my battle ratio is a big difference. Wait up for you, what am I to do? What am I to do when you're gone, when you're gone, when you're gone? Oh, that's gonna take a bit, but it's gonna be so worth it. That will be worth it. Because it'll open you up to more opportunities. You got this. I know you got this. What am I to do when you're gone, when you're gone, when you're gone? Does it do what it's supposed to do? My God, life. There we go. I do what's gonna do this is in your home when you're gone. The sooner I get these goobers done, the sooner I can get their icons done. But I know I have so many other things to do, so the rough sheets are going to be slow going. Which is fine. Because these can be a cooldown type deal. Probably need to sketch a bunch of them all at once. Do Dread's method. Ooh. No, that would be really cool. I to hear singing, can I play river? Here's something for me. Da, 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 da. It is a good motivation. Because it opens you up to more ways to tell the story. Can I play river? Here's something for me. Ooh, I can do the hair on the same layer. Yippee! The overworld gods and their long ass hair, though. Aramis Venus and Calyx are no better. I just like drawing long hair. I think that's just it. Run up sense. A DJ now. I think Helios should be next to finish out the Watchers. But I'm gonna sketch out rough sheets and actually be smart. Because that would be a good idea. I still need to finish all the plushies for my PNG. At some point I will. Oh, yes. And as you work on it, you'll get better at it. Just make it exist. It could be perfect later. Okay. To be fair, hair color does not need to be much explanation. It can just exist. Rose, I'm coming for you. Like these things, the evil things, the reckoning begins. That is also reminding me. I still need to do the poll whenever it comes to hair colors. I still need to find the colors. Shit. Okay. After stream, I'm gonna do that. The settings is still as anime as fuck, because yes. Real as hell. Escape. Darkness sees evil things are. That is very true. Anime is one of the things that's not afraid to break the mold. I'm gonna be real. can keep an eye on your son. They can watch everything you do. Because the drugs never work, they're gonna give you a smirk. They got methods of keeping you clean. They're gonna rip off your head and aspirations for shreds. They say now teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. They'll darken your clothes and strike a violent pose. They'll leave you alone, but not me. Up an easy to stick, I'm never gonna fit in much kid. Ah! Hi! Okay, hold on.
Opening your.
Hi, H! How you doing? How's life? How's the vibes? Welcome in, Raiders.
Your home.
Hold on, let me grab you that shout out. How's stream? What were y'all doing? Ooh, Repo, hell yes. How's Repo? And first off, Raiders, if you need a raid run, please go do so. Your well-being matters way more than any Twitch stream, so go eat, sleep, hydrate, stretch, do what you need. Art's going well. We're almost done. We're on the cleanup phase. So we're working on cleaning up Ira, who is a watcher within the SMP I run. Yeah, hold on. Raiders, if you happen to not know who I am, hi, hello, I'm Galactic. I do a lot of Minecraft, a lot of art, Sky Chill Delight. So if you vibe with that, that is true, Jess. If you vibe with that, come vibe, come hang out. I can't really say I'm a variety streamer because my variety is within like 3 things a lot of times. Maybe one day I'll be able to actually comfortably say I'm a variety streamer. But we're getting a head start on art fight refs for the year. This is a good song. Real exile. Okay. How many times did you die in Repo tonight? I'm curious. And wait, who are you playing with? Hold on. Age, how many times did you die? 10, 20. You know, felt real. I can't criticize it. Because I think I did the same the last time I played. I'm gonna be so real, this song has been stuck in my head. I don't know what they put on the song, but it's catchy. Oh wait, shit. I see the problem now. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay, one thing I hate about the cold is you're more likely to get a bloody nose. I know that's a weird thing to go on a tangent about, but sucks. I'm playing a lot of Minecraft and Sky as of late, but I've also been doing Dead by Daylight. I need to get back to some of the other games I used to play. I need to get back to Fortnite, but I don't know if the season's gonna interest me. I know South Park is in Fortnite, even if it's not gonna be here much longer. And I had a huge hyperfixation of that. Oh, hold. Oh, hell yes, I may have to. Honestly, it felt. I think our little Fortnite group has just gone away from the game for the most part. Because I don't see y'all streaming it as much. H, do you want to know what would be fun? Is if we get a good group for Goose Goose Duck or Among Us. Get the group back together. Ooh, or maybe content warning. Yes, it's friend swap, but it's fun. Chess, do you want the cold? Do you want the cold? I take the warmth. Okay. I hate the fact that it gives me bloody noses sometimes, but I also love the hoodies. Among Us would be a blast. I don't know who we'd be able to get on, but would be a lot of fun. Because I think it's been a good while since the big group of us have been able to play. And at least you can go swimming. I have not heard of lockdown. Hold on. I meant to look that one up. Oh wait, do I have it in my... If it's what I think it is, I may have it in my wish list. Lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. If Silent Hill F was cheaper, I would buy it, but it's not cheaper. I thought I had it. I thought... Lockdown Protocol. I swear I had that in my wish list. Hold on. I'm about to buy it. But I would be so down to play. There's body of water is hours of travel away. Oh no! I'm guessing you don't live in an area with creeks and ponds that are safe. I know Goose Goose Duck is free though, H. So if we can get a good group of people for Goose Goose Duck, it is a free game. Maybe we can entice people to that. God. It would. Goose Goose Duck. It is an Among Us like game, but with roles. I don't think my captures are actually picking it up correctly. Hold on. I could DM it. There's a lot of good with it. I used to play it all the time with Minnie and Birdie in them. We even had Turtle. I think we were gonna plan a collab with it, but it fell through at some point. Should be able to. It's just a question on if we could get times like lined up correctly. We would need 15 max, but I think 5 would be a good minimum. And there's a game mode for only 5 people. Thankfully Discord has implemented a way for time zone conversion. So that should make it easier, and I know a site that can help plan. The question is, who would we even be able to get? I know Birdie, most likely. Turtle may be interested. Oh, okay, that's no. I still need to make a list of games I want to complete this year. There's way too many things I need to do. once I get good planning, I think I'll be better with things. Because once I figure out, like, the main things. Until the Fable There's like a... Hold up, there's gonna be a reboot for Fable. I'm gonna have to play that. I never actually completed a Fable game, but I'm gonna have to play that. Because I love Fable. Because I'll just fall... Ooh, hell yes. And I did see on Steam that Fallout games are cheap right now. So I may have to stock up on Fallout. I want to complete Fallout 3. I never completed it. But I remember I loved restarting it because of the beginning scene. Alice, heart and soul, fell into a rabbit hole. I'm gonna do a lot of Resident Evil. Because that's been a good hyperfixation. And plus Resident Evil 9 is gonna be a thing. That may be a game I buy day one. Until they don't lost their mind a while ago. Alice, Alice, don't you know Wonderland is all a hoax? Go madder than a hatter. We still need to complete in Stars in Time. But I'm gonna have to spend a good few hours leveling up the party back to level 100. Because I want to do that as early in the game as I can. But I know that we're in Act 3. We're like halfway through, I think. Because we're not in the end zone. Like I thought. I'm gonna put so many hours into it in Stars in Time, I'm gonna be so real. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! To be fair, that is my plan to get them all to level 100. Call me a madman. I want to get them to level 100. Just because I think it would be really silly. Now, other games you need to complete. You need to complete Resident Evil 6. We're doing duo with that. Other than that, I want to play through Resident Evil 2. No, I don't want to do Resident Evil 0 and 1 because the cameras piss me the hell off. Cause I can do that camera angle in Devil May Cry, but I cannot do that in the Resident Evils. I don't know why, but it annoys me in the Resident. Actually, I do know why. It's because it's in such a small space. Well, Devil May Cry, it's in such a big room. But I could do it in Revelations. I managed to do Revelations, but that's also because it's such a big room. But the mansion is so tiny, compact. No, Vic. Do you think that's a good idea? Or are you gonna wake up early tomorrow? Okay. Have a good night, you goober. I'm a vegetarian. Ooh, fair, fair, fair. Okay. Good night. Wait, have you done dailies? Hold on. Do dailies, if you haven't. I know after stream I'm gonna do my Sky dailies. And then work on not thumbnails. Starting through screens. Yeah, Fun H! Thank you again for the raid! I do gotta work on thumbnails. Cause my goal for this year is to have custom thumbnails on all my videos and VODs. Vic, have you done dailies? Okay. I just want to make sure. You worry me sometimes, sir. There we go. We're almost done with them. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a note on them being blind. What is the girl? Oh, the sky sky comes falling down for you. There's nothing in this world. Thank you, Vic. Very nice, Vic. I'll have to re-listen later and see if I can catch that. You're far from home, Father, I can hear you call. If I lose it all, sister, I will help you handle. The sky comes falling down. You. Did I? I did not add anything like freckles. Okay. I probably need to do another mask design. Because there are a bunch of characters I need to design. But I also need to figure out what I'm doing with them. There's a lot I need to do. I need to do a lot. Oh, the sky comes falling down. You. Nothing in this world I wouldn't do. There we go. Yippee! Yippee, yippee! As the sky comes falling down for you. Nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Did I ever? No, I think that's just the same color. So I did not do my thing. Dun, dun, dun. The over the and the dollar skin. Anything else? No. Let me just make a note. There we go. Oh, shit. That's not gonna work. That'll work. Ira, you are complete. It had a good amount of time. I think that will be where we leave off for today, though, so I can get some other stuff done. The plan is tomorrow we're gonna be streaming Heaven Unlit. I have not streamed on the server since we've switched server providers, so I need to work on my house again. And also my mines have been fucked up, so I will need to do that another day. Other than that, let me do the thing. Yippee! There we go. Okay. Raid. Socials. Discord. If you want to come vibe, come hang out. We're a very chill community. And this is only if you wanna. I know there's not much on there yet. But there's the code. Of course. Okay. We'll wait for it to come back around, and then I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Thank you to Xeno for the follow today. Thank you to Ellie for hanging around, and thank you to H for the raid. There's plans. I know that much. There's plans. I'm excited for said plans. Let me grab that. If you want to honk, you can honk. Let me see. Let me see if there's a non-affiliate. If I don't find a non-affiliate, I'm gonna raid Dread. Your affiliate though. Da, da, da. I may not be able to find a non-affiliate. Okay. We're gonna go bother the man. Be nice. Like always. That's all I ask of you. And I will see y'all tomorrow for Heaven Unlit. Have a great night, day, whatever time it is for ya. Bye-bye.